airplane mode.
Alright guys, welcome to this video here. We're going to start from the beginning. I haven't made a video explaining how to start a flight in a while. I know most of you know, but if you're new to the game, then here we go. So we're in the home page, which shows free flight mode. I'll be flying the A330 today, and now you just need to know where you want to go. So I want to depart today from Almaty. That's going to be in, pretty sure it's in Kazakhstan. One of the stands there. And I'm going to be going to, I don't even know what the city is called, but I'm going to be going right here. Shymkent. Anyway, so you set up your two airports, to and from. I like to be a little more realistic, so I like to spawn at a gate instead of a, whatever gate you want really. I like to spawn at the gate instead of a runway, so we're going to do that. And, oh, we got kicked out. You set all that up, but now we do have to set up the EFB, which is what you know, is really setting up the flight here. We barely set anything up, so we open up our EFB. Alright, and now we are in it. So we go to this page right here, top, whatever this little squiggly line is. I think it's navigation points. So you can see it already kind of set up a flight plan for us, but it's not ideal. So we're going to go to where we were flying, which is in Kazakhstan somewhere up here. Alright, so we have our airports. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, there we go. So we have our departure airport. So first of all, we're gonna set our altitude. So we are heading west, so we want to fly an even altitude. So I'll say 32,000 feet or flight level 320. We're flying IFR today, so don't forget to change that. If you're flying a VFR, then just leave it. And if you don't know what the difference is, then Google it. But yeah, we're flying IFR. We have our weight and everything. We won't do all that just yet. So we set our flight level, and now what we want to do is change our flight plan, because we don't want to just fly you know, a regular VFR pattern for departure. So I actually, if I remember, I'll put it up on the screen right now, but I have a flight plan ready to set up. I screenshotted it earlier. So our first waypoint, we're going to take our standard departure and go to Elkat. I think it's Eklat. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to look for Eklat. There we go. So we have a Eklat 1 Bravo. So that's probably going to bring us to the waypoint we want to go to. So there we go. We have the departure. That brings us all the way to Eklat, and we change procedure. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the arrival. So, arrival, do we have one? We do. We have a star from Turek. So we do the same procedure, and we should have a Turek arrival. There we go. So I don't quite know what the difference is between the hotel and the Lima. I just choose one of the two, and if it makes sense for me, I'm happy with that. Change procedure. Alright, so we put our arrival. And now we don't want VFR pattern for arrival, so we'll take ILS approach for runway 10. And they're giving us transitions, so let's see if any transition makes sense. Yeah, that one makes sense, because we're going to be coming up from this side, so we can take that transition for our arrival. Perfect. And change procedure. Then you press find route to get all the waypoints in between, and as you can see, we have our entire flight plan set up. And press send to ATC and avionics, and we have that flight set up. Now we did say send to avionics. I will say for the Airbus airplanes like the A330 and the A320, it doesn't actually send it to avionics. It doesn't work. It only works for the 737, 747, and maybe some other planes, but for the 330, 320 it still doesn't work. I don't know why, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. But that's how you set up the flight plan. Pretty simple. And then, of course, you could play around with your fuel and everything, but we're just going to keep it simple for now. You know, we don't have to change our weight or anything, but this is, yeah, just all the options here to fill up. But we're going to leave it at that for now. And let's get the flight going.